Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pop Culture Reacts. And we are back in the list and we are back round to Jinjer. This time with Bad Water, which is quite ironical, the fact that you have
It is
bad water
apt.
pressure.
Yeah, who knows when this will release, but currently, right now, I'm living in a house with zero water. After watching a kettle take about 20 minutes to fill up. Luckily, not my problem. It's a water problem, a bad water problem. We reacted, and when I say we reacted, I think you bought the first one, didn't you?
Yes, I
Pisces.
brought
Yeah,
Pisces
yeah.
along, yes. Because obviously you were saying about female singers and metal and stuff, and I was like, here, there you go. So yeah, after that there was a few that got sort of suggested in that one, so have been put into the list, and we are back round to
Well,
one.
I found Pisces very much interested enough to want to hear more as well. I guess if this is anyone's first seeing of a Ginger song, because they're just watching our videos, I won't go into why it's interesting because they can have the Ginger experience if that's a term
Yes.
that you should be using. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what this one's like and how this compares to Pisces.
So shall we see if their water is as bad as yours?
I hope not, because she'll just be silent the whole way if that's the case. But yeah, let's do this.
So you want me to drain to desert? Bed water is all I've got. You ask me to impute the pool, but water is all I've got. So you want to perceive your life, but water is in your mind. Joy will never fill your heart, but water turns into
So, Mr. Seddon.
No, you can go first on this one. Because I'm interested. Because I mean, I know that like you
Hmm.
bought Pisces, and I don't know how familiar you were with this song before we went into it, but I'm interested to hear like how you feel about this one, even comparatively to Pisces.
This one, musically, I fucking love it. It's so techy and genty, and like the riff and stuff on there. I was waiting for the harsh vocals to come in because
That's what I
I've
wondered.
listened to I've listened to some Ginger stuff. I've not like ever chucked on a whole album or anything, but they come up in playlists and things like that. And there's usually it's either all harsh or there's that sort of mixture of harsh and sort normal vocals in the stuff that I've heard. And I was waiting for it, and I was like, I think if they'd have even put it in there, I don't think it would have fit with the song. I think this song doesn't need the harsh vocals. It doesn't need
Yeah.
that bit just to sort of add anything to it because I don't think it would have done. Um, in that it's that weird thing. Obviously, I was waiting for it and expecting it, and obviously then it not coming. I'm like, I'm not disappointed it wasn't there.
Well, and that's what I wondered because like I said, like if some people are seeing this for the first time because maybe they watch us and they've had a crack at this one, and I sort of said, "Oh, get ready." I'm the same as you. I was expecting because of the way that it was in Pisces for us to get that transition into the harsh vocal, um, and I think I said it on Pisces. I love her singing voice. I love it more when it's the non-harsh. And I think I might have even said give us some songs where she doesn't, and maybe that's why this one's come up. And same again for me, exactly the same of how I felt about her vocals here. I think I'm not entirely sure like whether this description does it justice, but I love the kind of lilt and the inflection that she puts on how the words are pronounced and how they are delivered. So
Mm.
they're not always delivered as, I guess, traditionally you would think the length of that word to be. And some of them are expanded, contracted to fit what's going on in the music. And it's a musical style that I really like. I like it in singers. I like it in rappers. I like it in any kind of vocal performance of because I think it keeps a vocal performance interesting for me. So then it's
Mm.
not all just about are you the best singer in the world. You can be a really good singer, but you're doing more interesting things with the vocal delivery. And I'm becoming more and more of a fan of her as a singer. I really do like her voice.
Yeah, it still has that techie, genty heaviness behind it, which is what you want with like a tech metal band. But as you say, that her vocals over it just work perfectly
Yeah.
for the vibe of the song, and it doesn't need that. Even if there had just been like one or two bursts, I don't even think that would have added anything. It's like it.
Well, I'm kind of with you, but like I don't. It's hard because you don't know. Like those being in there, like it might have been a totally different discussion about it. We might have gone, oh no, you didn't need that in there. I also don't think I'm convinced that it couldn't have been in there either. Like, there's a part of me that goes, it would be interesting to see if at the end, or middle, or wherever, at an appropriate point, she went to that, but because 95% of it wasn't that, like I often say about those harsh vocals, it's where I lose it a lot of going, if that's kind of where we're starting, it doesn't feel like there's many places to go. Whereas I think if that's put in to invoke a certain reaction or a certain emotional reaction or to get across an emotion, that's where I think they work. Did this need it? No. But also, I don't think, for me, I don't think it would have hurt it either. Probably it would have just
Hmm.
been a little bit different. We've had a couple recently where we've talked about musically where I feel like there's a lot of atmospheric similarities. So there's there's definitely an atmosphere that runs through this, isn't there? Like, and it's not dread or horror so much. There's a mood.
Hmm.
There's a sort of kind of darker mood to it, but also there's parts where and I like this is it doesn't necessarily do the next note that you expect it to do or at the time you expect it to do it. So you do feel, and go back to the well on the word, disconcerted at certain points as to kind of go, oh, hang on a minute, I didn't think it was going to do that, or it's not done the thing I expected it to. And I like that. You know, I like to be surprised in a song. And there was a few moments,
Yes.
and again, subtly, like it wasn't like, and all of a sudden they did a tap dance routine. There was subtle variations that made it more interesting for me.
Yeah. So, as always, let
Cracking
us know
vid, by the
down
way,
there.
cracking vid. I
Yes.
really, really visually interesting, despite the fact that and there wasn't. It was set in one place with a lot of someone writhing around on the floor in variations of it. But yeah, I found the video really went along with the mood that I think they were putting in with the music.
Yes. So, down there, let us know what you think.
Where does this
Suggestions.
sit in the kind of Jinjer pantheon for any Jinjer fans out there?
Yes. As always, YouTube your things. If like, subscribe, and ring bells. And until next time, good day.